welcome to Drpeel music channel The Talk series, my solo podcast about guitars and guitar gears and stuff, just about anything around the concept of guitar. Today it's not going to be about so much gear, but the emotion, the journey and the magic hiding inside every note. So today I will be talking about something every guitarist knows but can rarely explain. The tone. That feeling when you strike a chord or something inside you just go, yes, that was it, that's me. Every guitarist, whether they're playing for 6 months or 30 years, is on this strange journey. And how to seek that tone. We buy pedals, we buy amps, we tweak our amps, we change strings, we always are convincing ourselves, I'm almost there, just one more change. But what if tone isn't only about what's on the floor or in the rack, but what's happening inside your hands, your ears and your heart? So today I want to talk a little bit about that. So, I don't know, but everybody starts out their guitar journey somewhere. So think back to your early guitar days. Even if it was recently or very many years ago, maybe you had a cheap amp, a basic guitar, nothing fancy. One day you plug it in, you strum a chord, and for the first time ever, you feel it. It feels right. Not perfect, not studio polished, but alive. Maybe it was loud, maybe it was broken, maybe it was messy, but it was yours. For me, that moment wasn't with a boutique amp or a rare pedal. It was something simple, a guitar straight into an amp, slightly too loud, just on the edge of breakup. And I remember thinking, this isn't clean, this isn't distorted, it's something in between, and it reacts to me. I could play softer and it whispered, I could dig in and it started to growl. And suddenly I wasn't just playing a guitar, I was having a conversation with it. That's when I realized that tone is a relationship, not a setting. So, what is tone really? Sometimes people talk about tone like it's a product. This pedal gives you that tone. This guitar has that tone. This amp is the ultimate tone machine. But tone isn't a preset. Tone is a combination of 3 words. The gear, yes it matters, pickups, amp, pedals, speakers, and your hands. Attack, vibrato, timing, dynamics. And 3, the emotion behind the playing. Give 5 players the same guitar and they'll sound completely different. Same rig, same setting, different soul. That isn't marketing, that's human expression. Tone is fingerprinted, tone is personality, and tone is identity. Let's talk honestly for a moment, and most guitarists, including me, including probably you, have spent way too much time thinking, if I just buy this pedal, I will finally sound how I want. If I get this guitar, that's when it will feel complete. If I upgrade this amp, everything will fall into place. And yes, gear matters. A Strat doesn't sound like a Les Paul. A fuzz pedal does not sound like an overdrive. An orange doesn't sound exactly like a Fender. But here's the truth nobody likes hearing. Gear shapes your sound. It doesn't create your identity. 2 questions change everything. What do you want to feel when you play? Punchy, warm, aggressive, dreamy, raw? And how do you want the guitar to respond to your hands? Mellow, compressed, explosive or wild, sensitive and expressive? Tone hunting starts here, not at the checkout counter at the guitar shop. So what actually shapes tone the most? Let's ground this discussion a moment. If we talk real-world tone impact, it usually looks like this. Your touch and playing has a huge influence. Guitar and pickups, a big influence. Amplifier, absolutely. Pedals, shaping and coloring. Internet debates, mostly noise. And here's something powerful. Sometimes the biggest leap forward isn't adding more, it's removing everything. Try this sometime. Plug your guitar directly into the amp. No pedals, no safety net, no distraction. Suddenly you hear you. Your vibrato, your timing, your imperfections, your personality. And that's what's beautiful. So, when tones become emotion, there's perfect tone. Then there's the tone that makes you want to play for hours. Those aren't always the same thing. Some tones are technically flawless, polished, precise and studio clean. But sometimes they feel cold. And then there are those slightly broken tones, a little rough, maybe noisy, but full of heart. Tone becomes magic when it inspires you, when it makes you play differently, makes you feel something. That's when the guitar stops being wood and metal and becomes a voice. And here's the beautiful part, that your tone will evolve. It should evolve, and the sound that feels like you today may not feel like you in 5 years. Tone is not a finish line. Tone is a journey home to yourself. So some practical guidance for tone searching. So let's end with some grounded advice. Not hype, not marketing, just honest help. Define your tone emotionally first. Not I want to sound like this artist, but I want my tone to feel powerful. I want my tone to feel intimate. I want my tone to feel dangerous or dreamy or nostalgic. Work on dynamics. Play softly, play hard, see how your rig reacts. Great tone breathes with you. Try to build a reliable home bass sound. A core tone that feels like you. Everything else is just seasoning. Spend more time playing than tweaking. If you tweak more for 20 minutes and only play for 2, flip it. Trust your ears, not the internet. And if a cheap pedal inspires you, then it's priceless. So, we as guitarists, we love to chase. We love the chase. We love to chase the tone. We love searching. We love to discovering the next thing. But the paradox is this. Your tone isn't something you buy. It's something you grow into. You shape it, and in return it shapes you. That's the beauty of being a tone hunter and chase for the tone. And thank you for listening to Drpeel Music Talk Series, my podcast about guitar and guitar gear and guitar stuff. I hope today gave you some inspiration, maybe confidence, maybe even a little peace in your tone journey to keep exploring, keep playing, keep feeling. And if you enjoyed this episode, please follow the podcast, share it with other guitarists, and leave comments if you have any thoughts about this. So, and I also will say that this podcast usually airs, sends, published every second Thursday, and due to some hectic private situation, This episode is a couple of days delayed, but now it will be published. So until next time, keep chasing sound, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.